Hey guys, I'm here to do a tutorial inspired slash a recreation of the show Ringer with Sarah Michelle Gellar. I almost said Sarah Jessica Parker, but that's not her. But Sarah Michelle Gellar, I love that show. At first I was kind of skeptical, like, oh, this is kind of cheesy, but it's CW, so... But anyway, I love the show. I need to catch back up with it because I have so many shows that I watch and everything. And then I get behind and I'm like, okay, let's watch it, hurry. Anyway, if I did this on my cousin, Daphne, I know you're watching. If I did this on her, she would look, I mean, she already does look just like her. My mom mistook my cousin for Sarah Michelle Gellar. She was like, oh, she looks like that. Oh no, she mistook Sarah Michelle Gellar for my cousin. Showed her a picture because I was showing her stuff I was going to do on her wedding, my cousin's wedding day. And I showed her a picture of Sarah Michelle Gellar. God damn it, I keep saying Sarah Jessica Parker. Sarah Michelle Gellar. I showed her a picture, my mom, a picture of Sarah Michelle Gellar. And after I showed her, my mom was like, oh, Daphne really looks like her. I'm like, Mom, that is Sarah. And, yeah. And my cousin denies it and blah, blah, blah. But you do. Just accept it. So yeah, this is kind of like what she would wear on a day-to-day basis in the show. And I kind of amped it up because I was planning, like, trying to go towards the party one where she's at, like, at the party at the beginning of the season, kind of. And, yeah, I can't remember what it's for. So it's kind of like her everyday thing as Siobhan, however you say it. And, yeah, it's very, kind of reminds me of my Gold Rocker video, but just not as gold and no faux hawk. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. Check the post link below and let's get right on to this tutorial because I keep rambling on. Alright, so I don't have my foundation on because we're working with very shimmery eyeshadows. So it's going to fall down onto our face right here. And it's kind of a waste because you're going to have to wipe it off and everything. So I'm doing my foundation last just to sum it all up. So first, for a base slash primer, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Glide On Shadow Pencil in Sin. This is just like a, they make this in their primer potion, so you might have that. Yeah, it's just a really shimmery beige color. And I'm just going to put this all over the lid. These work great as primers as well because they have the crease-free formula like the primer potion has. And it's in the shape of a stick. So it's very multi-use. You can put it on your cheeks as a highlight. And I mean, if you really wanted to, you could put this on your lips. I don't know. If you want to, go right ahead. So like that, and then I'm going to take my brush that came in the Naked 2 palette. It's the double-ended one with the blending brush and then just a flat brush. Out of the first Naked palette, I'm going to take Sidecar right here. And this is like a beigey, glittery color. It's been a while, so my explanations are going to be spot on. I'm just going to take the flat side of that brush and I'm just going to pat this all over the Sin color that we have there. And then I'm going to take Half Baked, and this is in both of them. This is like a bronzy gold right there. And with shimmery colors, what's best to do, mainly glittery colors like Sidecar has glitter, like actual glitter in it. The best thing to do is tap away the brush, tap away the extra, and then use a flat, stiff brush like this, which is the color on the cap, and then just really pack it on as opposed to swiping. But since I'm gonna just clean up down there anyway, I'm just being carefree about it. So like that, and I was trying a whole bunch of stuff trying to get it to look just right. So I'm gonna be a little what do I do? Which is kind of bad, but I'll get through it. I'm gonna take Naked, and this is just a glare. And this is just a skin tone shade. It's a matte one. It's like a little bit darker than mine. I'm taking the blending brush side and blending this into the crease. Just like a maniac, like that. And then I'm also taking the Naked color and then brushing over half of the lid, leaving the inner half with the shimmeriness of those colors. Out of my Urban Decay 15th anniversary palette, this was limited edition, but there's colors pretty much just like them. There's differently named. I'm going to take Midnight Rodeo, Midnight Cowboy Rides Again. I don't know the differences in them, but it's just the gold color right there. This has a lot of glitter in it as well, so back to the stiff brush. I'm going to pat this on the inner half of the lid that we have there. I'm going to take Buck out of the Naked 1 palette, and this is a little bit darker than Naked. Just taking it on the blending brush again and putting this into the crease as well. Not so much blending this one over onto the lid like we did with Naked. And I'm taking Midnight 15, it's just the color right underneath Midnight Rodeo. It's really light. So I'm just taking a tiny bit onto the flat brush and then putting it right there. And then kind of blending over it. Out of the Naked 1 palette, I'm going to take just a smidgen of Smog because I changed my mind after I did it. So I went ahead and put it on. It's just that brownish color right there. On the stiff brush, pat this on the outer half of the lid. Take Busted out of Naked 2. It's like, what was it? It's like Smog, but a prettier, more warm toned brown. Right there. On the stiff brush again. And take the blending brush and let's go crazy right there. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush and take MAC's Espresso eyeshadow. That one right there is just a matte brown. Get it onto the brush and then go into the crease with this. This will just give some more definition right there. And then take the blending brush with a little bit of Naked onto it. And then blend this out. Take a little bit of Tease by Naked 2. This is a matte, kind of like a brownish mauve color. It's a weird color. And then putting this on top of those colors. Then I'm taking Gunmetal from the Naked 1. A gray with a little bit of glitter in it. It's shimmery. It's pretty. Just onto the pencil brush. And then kind of in the crease a little bit. And on this outer portion right here. Take the blending brush and blend it again. And then I'm taking a little bit of Creep, and this is just this almost black colored, pretty much is black, with a lot of shimmer into it, so it's not as harsh as a black. And then just kind of put this right up against the outer corner right here. A little bit up. And then blend that, just to darken it up just a tiny bit right there. I'm going to take these three shades right here, Midnight Rodeo, Midnight 15, and Vanilla, just to kind of, just a little bit of each one. So Midnight Rodeo, Midnight 15, Not Even in Frame, and then Vanilla. Like that. And then just put that on top of the gold area, just because it can kind of get lost after you start blending all of those shades together. It can kind of get muddled right there. So just bringing that back out. I'm taking Booty Call from Naked 2, and this is just like a really light skin tone. And put this on the inner corner to light it up, and then underneath the brow. So like that, and then I'm taking the pencil brush again, a little bit of Gunmetal, and running this on the lower lash line. Just like that. And then a tiny bit of Creep. And just like that. Kind of meeting them up over here in the outer corner, just so it kind of ties together. And that's it for the eyes. I'm just going to take a little bit of Booty Call, put it right there. Out of my Torino Tarantino palette, my Fantastical palette, looks like this. I'm going to take the gold, not the gold, but the really light color, beige color in the middle. Not really beige, but pale yellow. This is the step I was forgetting. Take it on the same flat brush, and then just go over top this gold shadowness we have going on over here. And there we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the L'Oreal Extra Intense liquid pencil eyeliner. Looks like this. It's kind of like the 24/7 liners if you have that. I mean, if you want to use that, use that. This is just what I grabbed. I'm going to tight line, which is lining the upper waterline like that. And then I'm going to line my eye like that. I'm just going to take my little eyeliner brush, draw that out, and then just blend it out and put a little bit of gunmetal over top of it. Not really winging it out just because she doesn't have it winged, but I couldn't resist, so I put just a tiny little one and just kind of blended it out with the brush. And then I'm just going to take what's left on the brush and eyeliner wise and put it right up against my lashes on my lower lash line. So after I do that, if you have smaller eyes, before I go away, if you have smaller eyes, I probably wouldn't go in all the way just because it's going to close off your eyes even more. I obviously have huge eyes, so I can do that. I mean, if you want to do it, then by all means go ahead and do it. And then I'm going to apply the Benefit Bad Gal Lash Mascara, and then come back and tell you what I did for my face and everything. Alright, so the look is done. I'm just going to go through what I did after I cleaned up like the glitter and everything. I already had my Garnier BB cream on from this morning, so it was kind of worn off, you know, in the middle. So I took like the very tiniest amount of my NYX HD foundation and just buffed that on the rest of my skin after I primed my under eyes and like just right here with my NYX Photo Loving primer. So after I put the primer on, then I put the foundation on. After the primer, before the foundation, I used my Tarina Tarantino Eye Dream Hyperlight. I love this stuff. It's like an eye brightener and corrector. I'm gonna have to do a review on it, like case closed. It's amazing. So I put that on, put my foundation on, and then I used my Lancome smilekylee. Don't kill me, Jess. But that Lancome concealer on blemishes around my nose and then underneath my eyes. And then I set everything with my MAC Miller Skin Finish Natural and Light. It's called Light Plus now. I just used this, I didn't use the shimmer. So I set that, and then I used Benefit Hoola bronzer to contour my face and my nose. Then to highlight, I used MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish and Lightscapade. It's just a mineralized skin finish party in here. I used that as a highlight. And then for blush, I used Cargo's The Big Easy and a mix of that and MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in blonde. And I just focused on the two middle shades because that's too dark and that's too light. So I just kind of put my brush right there and mixed it with this, more of this to that. And then on my lips, I just have Urban Decay's Lip Junkie in Naked. It came with the Naked 2 palette, and it's just a very natural looking shade. So that's it for everything, and if you missed anything, you can check the blog post link below, and I'll have a link of products and pictures and stuff. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. It's been a while since I've recorded. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Funky hand wave goodbye.